don't know, but I think we do have some of these quite covered, and some of these already have been incorporated into some of our new goals and objectives. Does that answer anything?
Yeah, just to repeat, Linda, Val, and I, we've already drafted up some goals and objectives. We'll be sending it out to the board. But I think the purpose of this meeting is if anyone is going to come up with options, aggressive or market binding options, who's going to come up with it? The board or the general manager?
General manager.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go through. I agree with Kevin and some of these. Let's go through and determine what are clearly general manager and what the board is going to consider, perhaps whether you want to call it, or what we're going to actually consider.
Yes,
Let's go through item by item.
Yeah, and if there's anything the general manager needs help on, the board's certainly here to help him.
Okay. Item number 1 appears to me to be, which is aggressively market dining options to all residents and general manager.
Correct.
Implement consistent outreach program to improve users and general manager.
Yes.
Establish a house committee to focus on restaurant operations. That's already
In place.
But still a general manager. Yeah, lifestyle.
Wrong. Lifestyle does not control or do anything with food and beverage.
Yes, they do.
It's operation.
They work on programming, yeah. Operationally, food and beverage is management.
Okay, well, still an operational manager.
That's general manager.
Right, but I have a standing committee of the lifestyles. It is my committee, the management's committee. Because we consult for programming.
Examine the option of outsourcing the restaurant operation.
Board. Yeah, there's no way I can.
I'm just asking. I'm trying to get consensus here. We're not making decisions today based on, we're making decisions how we're going to handle this process-wise. We're not making decisions on the actual items themselves. Okay, so that is a board function. Implement intensive and ongoing staff training focused on customer service.
Management.
That's a management. Introduce a food and beverage minimum of approximately $600 per year.
Board.
I assume that's a board option. Review protocols surrounding employee meals.
Management.
No, should be management.
Management.
No,
The board, employees report to me, not the board.
we feed them.
We feed them like every other hospitality organization in the United States feeds. This isn't this is to prioritize these, please.
Yeah, I guess, again, just so the residents understand, is that when we designate these things as, and maybe I should use the phrase monkey on the back, but who's got the responsibility for it? But when we designate it as general manager, it doesn't mean we just tell the general manager do whatever you want to do. He's got to put a plan together that gets reviewed and approved by the board. Maybe that's what this process is doing.
I agree.
Implement a balanced scorecard approach to department head performance management.
Management.
Recommendations golf. Transition to current budgetary model to be consistent with industry best practice so that the community as a whole shares more in the golf operations.
Board. Well, a bill function, I agree with that. A board, but it's something that I can't do without guidance from the board.
Consider that a board action?
Yeah.
Both. Lower prepaid golf rates using CERA industry parameters for appropriate revenue source and assessment of allocation levels.
Management. Or dual. Yeah, Janice, you're right.
Dual?
My hunch is most of these golf records.
Okay.
Yeah, that's correct.
Assuming a break-even budget, absent cost reductions in other areas, maintenance fees should be increased to absorb more amenity costs and reduce reliance on user fees.
That's all board.
Simplify prepaid golf membership to one level of membership. Dual. Allow for installment payments of annual golf memberships with interest at cost of capital levels. I assume that's a management.
And we do intend to roll that back out just in case everybody.
We are continuing the recommendations for golf. Daily fee rates, and when we're using this term just for your information, daily fee and daily fee and pay as you go or synonymous here, okay, when we say daily fee. Daily fee rates should be established using yield management considerations by the golf pro at rates lower than the competing courses to reflect the monthly contribution by all residents to the golf course.
You want that in layman terms?
Yeah,
What that means is that when we get it within 1 or 2 days of the day, if it's on like a Sunday, and if we're talking about Tuesday, it's just like with airline seats. If they're open, they lower the price to fill them. They're recommending that we look at the golf course, and as we get closer, and we have open tee times, we adjust the rates reflectively downward to fill the tee times. That's a very difficult thing to do for the guy that booked, or the girl or guy that booked it 9 days out, and all of a sudden 1 day out, somebody gets it for half the price.
okay.
So that's what they're talking about. I personally think that's a concept we're going to employ.
Okay, is that a management matter?
Yeah. So I just made a decision on that one.
That's a management matter.
Yes, we're not going to be doing that.
That's not what that says. That's part of what it says. The other part is to reflect golf pro rates lower than competing courses, to make sure you don't have people going out playing somewhere else cheaper than what we got here, especially if the residents are subsidizing the losses.
But it says be established using yield management is the key word in that statement, and that is what it means. It means adjusting the golf rates as you get closer to the day.
Still a management matter.
Yes.
Okay. Provide continuous communication of rates to the residents. That would be management.
That's management.
Allocate any, quote, surplus, unquote, from golf to subsequent years, operating maintenance fees for reserve funding.
Forward.
Agreed? Use of double shotgun starts needs to be evaluated. Use of double shotgun starts needs to be evaluated with the golf pro and restaurant management.
Management. And we, by the way, we are doing it.
Okay.
Coming here.
We are continuing. That's a long list. Implement intensive and ongoing staff training and focus on customer service.
Management.
Implement a balanced scorecard approach to department head performance management.
Management. This seems like a template for them.
Yeah. Audit the Valley Crest contract and revisit cost allocation between golf and common area. That's
Both.
Dual. Agree?
In fact, the residents aren't aware that we've developed a request for proposal, very detailed one, the first time in the history of the association.
Okay.
It went out yesterday.
Consider specifically charges for fuel in light of off-road fuel tax credit.
Management.
Okay, recommendation other. This other area. Conduct association reserve study and implement reserve funding plan. That's already done.
That's forward.
That board is already done.
Yes, it is. It's in place.
Okay. No user fee for amenities other than golf and food and beverage.
That's a dual, but
That's dual.
it's in place.
Implement revenue enhancement ideas raised by strategic planning committee, including those typical in other spheres, which include charge for guest pass for contractors, offer more to-go and delivery options for food, repairs and maintenance service for homeowners, capital contributions on property resale.
That's dual. And by the way, our board members and I are working on that.
Next item, ensure all communications with the committee from board members have full board approval prior to issuance.
Forward.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
I don't know. We'll have it. Okay. Continuing, recommendations other. These are all things other than golf and food and beverage. Conduct an internal control review for operational efficiency.
Dual. Let me say why I say dual. Doris can probably explain it as good as anybody, our assistant treasurer. We have checks and balances. The auditors come in annually to review the numbers, and they do an internal audit of our controls internally, and it's in the final statement at the end of the year. But things like check signing where it's dual, I approve invoices to the department.